Hey, yo, what's happening, everybody? It always feel like I get caught off guard when the show starts, even though there's a timer there. What's up? Can you guys hear all right? You guys hear over on the space? Corey, let me bring you on up here, please. What's up,
Yeah, we
Sandra?
can hear you. We can hear you on the space. Oh, I got
All
an
right.
echo.
You get an echo
Yes, sir.
of me or of yourself?
Of myself.
All right. So we probably need to let's mute you here on StreamYard.
Yeah.
All right. So now, but I can't hear you guys on the space. So give me 1 second. Let me reconnect the Bluetooth. It's doing that funny thing that it loves to do to me sometimes, most of the time, I should say. Frustrating. One of these days we'll get this figured out. No one should live like this. No one. All right. We need to refresh this too. And then respace that sucker right there. Boom. All right. We may be back in action now. What do you think? Okay, so now I can't hear you at all. This is ridiculous. All right, can I hear you now, Mr. Dude?
We got Doug in the audience. He could actually be a spy. This whole thing could be a setup by the British government. They knew Jay Change was coming over. They're just playing like the long game.
All right, can everyone hear me everywhere now?
Oh, I can at least hear you on the spaces.
Yes.
All right, so when you and I had a call after the show yesterday.
Yeah, Jay Change is talking, Corey. So you can't hear him, but everyone else can hear him.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, fuck. Jeez. It's like the most stressful time in the morning.
I know, this is supposed to be fun. Son of a gun. What are we going to do?
Technology is hard.
I know. Good morning, Jacob. Good morning, everybody. I apologize for this just absolute amateur show beginning. My gosh. I had to like re-switch back the settings because like whatever it was to talk to you after the show yesterday, I don't know. I'm perplexed at this moment why the computer is such a pain in the
I don't
ass.
get it, man. Anytime, if I can't even take my laptop upstairs. If I take it anywhere and unplug it from anything, the same thing happens. None of my microphones work. It's just
like
a chaos.
It's just like resets everything every time. Hey, but we got it figured out. So GM, everybody, thank you so much. It took us like 10 minutes yesterday to realize that like no one could hear me on the live stream or no one could hear anything. So we did it in 6 minutes today. So hey, we're improving. I love it. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. And so definitely welcome for being here, guys. If you are watching over on the live stream, we are live streaming on X. I got to put on my glasses because I'm an old man. Let's see how many people we got there. Got to zoom in. 32. All right. Hey, go ahead and repost this show. Make sure you tag some friends if you are watching over on X. And if you are listening in the space, hey, what's happening? How we doing? Hey, by the way, I got a little announcement to make. Today, me and down in the chat, down in the space here, Adventureful Mama, that's my wife. We are celebrating our 9th anniversary today. Married 9 short years. Man, the time has flown by, right? It does not feel.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It does not feel like an eternity at all. At all. It's 9 short years.
What's the 9-year gift thing? Me and my wife don't do them either. They don't do what they say, but like, what's the 9-year one?
I don't know. We don't actually do like
So I'll do that.
we don't like, so our thing is like we don't give gifts like on like, you know, like birthdays and holidays and all that stuff, because like we do a lot of like real cool shit like all throughout the year, and so like that's kind of like our gifts to each other is like just fucking awesome experiences like all year round.
I like it. That's also like a really good way to stay on a recorded space that like you don't remember. So like, awesome job, Jay. I like that.
Dude, we haven't like, I remember playing that game for I think our first anniversary. It's like paper or some bullshit, right? Like, or whatever.
Yeah. It's something stupid too. Like your first one, you think like this should be way cooler than paper.
Yeah. So I think we both got a laugh out of that and be like, all right, like that's nothing fun. And so, you know, we again, we do like real cool shit all throughout the year, and so that's kind of like our gifts to each other. But tonight we are going to go out. We got my mother and father-in-law. They are going to watch Emmy, and we are going to go out on the town. We think we're going to go downtown Atlanta, probably go hit a steakhouse or something.
Nice. Hey, for your first anniversary, did you like save a piece of cake and eat it?
No, my father-in-law fucked that up.
So we did that, and let me tell you, like, it was absolutely disgusting. I guess because we had like strawberries or something in our cake. Like, I don't know if they fermented, but it was like the grossest bite of anything I've ever tasted in my life.
That's funny. We always wanted to go. Yeah, it was like some tragedy where the stuff from like the venue where we had the reception and all that, like, you know, was supposed to get back to the house, and the cake was the anniversary cake was supposed to get into the fridge, but never did. And then it was several days until Whit and I got back to our house. And at that time, the cake was that was already a science experiment, because in a Texas garage in the heat, man, that thing didn't stand a chance for more than just like a short minute. And so I think
I'm happy.
Go ahead.
I'm happy you guys tell me about that, because I'm about to have my wedding cake, and I'm like all gung ho about having berries in it because I'm all about that. And my wife wants to save it. And if it's gonna be disgusting, I might have to like bring it up and be like, "Yo, I got some words of wisdom. Maybe we shouldn't eat this cake."
So here's what you do.
We got an echo on us, AJ. We still got echoes.
Really?
What in fuck did I eat this morning?
Hey, Carrie, probably mushrooms, bro. Probably mushrooms.
Okay, so who's echoing? You?
I was quietly, but Jacob was as well. Now I don't hear my echo.
Maybe it was just
Jacob, talk. Just tell us your. Oh no, I hear it again.
Hello. Yeah, I'm still echoing somewhere. I can hear it on someone's like laptop or something.
So
Or something.
I will get that. I will go over to the audio device in a second here. But what I will tell you, Jacob, is to do this. Like, whoever your cake maker is, have them make just a small version of the top of your cake, because that's really what you're supposed to save. I think it's like the top of your cake. So just have them make like a separate one, and don't put the berries on it. Maybe put the berries like in a bag, and then save that shit separately. And so it's not actually part of your cake, but it got made at the same time, so it's part of your cake.
Yeah.
So this is great. This is great. So the person making my cake is actually my fiance's sister. So we can make this happen so easily.
Keep talking.
We can't, because we're just like double talking.
I'm like done talking about what I'm talking about, but I'll keep talking just for the sake of you guys fixing the audio, and I'm just gonna ramble on about nonsense.
Hey, there's no echo right now.
Crypto, blah blah.
But also,
blah.
I changed the name of the space, guys. So if anybody wants to, get down there and share the space with any of your friends who may be engaged, maybe getting married in the next, 3 months to 5 years, they can come on in here and join for some wedding cake advice, because we got all the knowledge from all of our stupid mistakes, which I made a ton of.
Oh, dude. My biggest mistake from my wedding.
No one eats it. You're right.
No, my biggest mistake was I was in charge of three things: liquor, music, and the photographer. And I took the liquor.
And liquor wasn't until at the end of the wedding. But
Boom. That was a good one. Son of a gun. And so I took that stuff very seriously, and I was like, the photographer, come on, that's going to be easy. Plus, like, I knew that, like, you know, they had like a lot of recommendations for the photographer from the place we were getting married, because they were like a pretty popular place. This beautiful ranch in it was called the Vista West Ranch out in Driftwood, Texas, or Dripping Spring, Texas, somewhere out there in Hill Country. It's great, beautiful venue. And I'm like, they got us photography. Don't worry. I'm going to focus on the music, because I got to have a very, very well curated playlist, right? Like, it was perfect. The music was perfect. And my neglect of the photographer is we got dog shit. We basically got someone who's really good at taking photos of food, but not people. And so, like, the setup, like, you know, the desserts and champagne glasses and stuff, like, those photos were fantastic. But the pictures of the people were just absolute trash. So don't fuck up on the photography, because then you will hear about it 9 years later.
forever. That's a good point, actually. And also, like, splurge for the videographer. Videographer was absolutely amazing.
Get
Like,
the trailer. Get like the hype trailer.
And look at, like, your photos, right? Because we don't have, like, photo books anymore either, where it's like, but you can pop in and watch a 5-minute video. Plus, if your dad gives a horrible speech, you can cut it out and never relive it. Because I get to do that.
I have a feeling my dad's gonna give a speech that's so bad that it's burnt into my brain, and I can't.
No, so is my dad, bro. I promise. My dad gave I was always worried, like, my whole life, like, my dad's that guy, makes the jokes. Basically, he's just an older version of me. And I was like, always worried he's gonna make this stupid speech. And then at my rehearsal dinner, man, this guy gave, like, the nicest speech in the world. Like, everybody's crying. And then I guess at our wedding, I don't know, we were drinking in the morning and shit, you know, and he just, like, let it go right to his head. But my father-in-law speech, holy crap, was so good, man. He's a firefighter, so I had to, like, he bought an axe and everything, and, you know, I had to go up there and, like, put my right hand on the axe. Like, his speech was really, really good. And I got 2 older sisters, so my dad had his time with their speeches, but man, did he blow it.
My dad
was a firefighter one, bro.
My dad's crying, and he's probably gonna say something I don't want him to say. It's programmed. It's programmed into the matrix.
You know,
You
it's
gotta
gonna
warn
be a
him
joke.
beforehand. You have to, like, be honest.
It's
Like,
just
hey,
gonna
man,
be something like hella, like, heartfelt, but, like, just unnecessarily inappropriate for the situation or something. I don't even know.
It's interesting, you know, like, now that I'm a father, like I can see how, like, you could get in the moment, and you might just say some,
Just straight up lose yourself and love. Just be like, you're the most important thing.
Like, that's okay, because your daughter will be like, oh, that's so sweet, my dad loves you. And everyone in the audience will be like, oh, that's so great. It's like when your dad, like, makes some stupid, like, sex joke, and you're like, oh, what the fuck, man. Like, I started my speech after my dad's with sick speech, dad.
sick. Way to go,
That's pretty
Pop.
sick. Like you need to see a doctor, or, like, go to, like, therapy. You're a sick man.
Yeah, I think pretty sure you'd never been to therapy at that point, so fuck, it doesn't work.
So how's the echo sitch? Is that good, or are we still hearing
It's
it?
all fixed. We're good.
Okay, great. I love that. I love that about us, because that was driving me insane, because I couldn't figure out everything seemed normal. I was catching volume on the computer and the Bluetooth, which means the space. So, you know, we've hit that infinity loop before, though, but that thing gets obnoxious because it goes doo, 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 doo. But I'm glad that's not the case.
Especially
Audio
for pros.
is the weirdest thing to mess around with, and it's, like, the hardest thing to deal with at the beginning, because it always resets on everything. It doesn't matter what you're doing.
Yeah. What do we think about?
Uncle Elon will fix it. It'll take time. We'll get Ani. Ani, I see you down there. Thanks for coming. Ani's connected. She's awesome. So she'll get this fixed up for us.
Hey, Ani.
We got to talk to Nate.
Yeah, you know, it's good. It's a process, right? We're all growing together, like, you know, as content creators, and, you know, people looking to become monetized on this platform, and as Elon, you know, integrates payment solutions, and I think his goal is to be the number one app, or, you know, creator platform as far as payments go. And so I think focusing our attention here is great. And I just, you know, we're building the plane as we fly it, right? We learned recently in the video spaces. Now, this is different because I'm live streaming this through StreamYard and stuff. But if we do the video spaces now, the co-host camera can be or anybody's camera could be landscape. It doesn't have to be portrait, which is sick if you use the computer.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Especially like being able. It's not just one; it's both co-hosts, which is amazing. So you can have 3 cameras going.
It got distracting.
Shout out
Like in a fast-paced
Yeah, it is.
conversation, it gets a little distracting, but at the same time, it's really cool. It's almost like live editing is happening right there.
So the espresso shot guys, they do it really good where they'll have like, they'll be on StreamYard like this, and then they'll also hop on and they got one of those like tripods and they'll hook their phone up as well. And then they can have 4 cameras just going all at once.
I think Chris D spearheads
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff, right? Fly Ride.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, he's my homie.
Yes.
So I was talking and chatting in the group, in one of the group chats that we're in, and Julie said that like the Gockstein people are coming to Bitcoin Nashville, and so is Chris. I'm very excited about that. So we'll have to,
Sick.
we'll have to create.
And
some
so
content.
is me.
Boom. Yep, I got 2 media.
And my
passes.
wife's gonna come too, so that's dope.
Heck yeah. So Whit, are you gonna bring the babe?
We don't know. We're like leaving it open to maybe bring Sky, like our 7-year-old, but we're also just like, I was just like, while me and Jay are like doing anything, then if you like have a buddy with Sky and go, she's like, I don't need a buddy with Sky. I was like, all right, well, fine, we can leave her home. I don't care. We can go have fun in Nashville. It's fine.
Hell yeah.
I was like, Jay Chain's wife's coming.
Yep.
It would be good if we brought our 2-year-old, because then we'd have Emmy and Ellie. Like, the little babies, but no way, man. That's wild.
You need some time away.
Yes.
Mommy and daddy need to stretch their arms.
Yes, in Nashville, like I know you guys have been before, right? Like for us, it's like bucket list. We've never been there, so it's like we don't want to have to like do this fun stuff with this little kid. We want to do this fun stuff without these little kids.
Darn right, brother. So if anybody is thinking about, while we're on this topic here, if you guys are thinking about going to Nashville, make sure that you check my pinned post over on X. That's where we're at here, I guess. So it's just right here. Just check it on X. Check my pinned post. I've got a link. It's going to save you 10% if you use that code JChains to get yourself a ticket. We're going to be there. Mr. Dude and I are going to be there. So anybody that comes and hangs out with us, we'll obviously do some interviews with. We'll have an experience. So we're going to do something fun, man. Every time we go somewhere, and you can ask anybody that that has graced us with their presence. But when we go out and we go have fun, we do some cool shit. And so be in Nashville and then be in Toronto. Toronto's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Who was calling us on Babe Ronto? I forgot about that nickname for it. So we'll have a good time down in Toronto too. Go to some hot spots. Meet some of the fellas.
Drink some maple. You guys know that there's gonna be a maple chugging contest for sure.
It's just so funny because like literally like I've never even tried doing that, but I'm like, all right, fuck it, when in Rome.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna find like craft oak.
It's basically
aged-
what's Aunt Jemima, like whatever they changed her name to, like that's basically like that's that. No matter what, like anyone can tell you, like it's the best Canadian maple syrup in the world. Nothing beats the Aunt Jemima brand fucking syrup. It's full sugar and it's amazing.
Oh,
Okay, you just got yourself kicked out of Canada. You lost your passport.
Get out of here!
bro.
I will arrest you so fast.
What the hell you fucking did?
Hey, I've done the maple syrup.
Tell us more.
yeah. We can't just leave it at that. I gotta know
All right.
everything.
Maple syrup.
So many moons ago, back in my early military career, we work a lot of 12-hour shifts. So when there's nothing going on, you got a bunch of 18 to 24-year-olds that get bored. So, we duct tape people, we zip tie people together, whatever. And so the one day somebody brought in 26 ounces of maple syrup. And me, I like to do food eating contests, not like the gross stuff, but I like to try to see how much I can eat. And so they're like, oh, Ward. They're like, dude, let's you should do this maple syrup. You should chug it. And I'm like, nah, dude, I don't want to die of diabetes. You know what I mean? So anyway, peer pressured. I did it, dude. It was rough. So I had to heat it up in a microwave. All right. But 26 ounces, dude, down the fucking hatch, man.
Oh,
And then I was like, because I didn't want the sugar rush, man. And so I went to try to go puke it out. Dude, nothing came out, man. I mean, immediately tried to go puke that shit out because I was like, fuck that. Nope. It was a brick in there. So
Oh,
golly.
that is terrifying. I feel like this is something we just pretend we get a shot glass maybe, and then we just lie and say we chugged the whole bottle.
Here's the
Dude,
deal.
no one else.
You guys should totally do it.
So
Oh yeah, thanks for the great idea there, Doom.
I think what we can do is maybe in between some whiskey shots, we can take some maple shots. We can keep it.
Yeah, put it like a of
See, that just
maple and
sounds fun.
like 3 shots of rye maybe, but like Jesus Christ, man, chugging a 26er of rye that and then trying to vomit it back up. My God, man.
Do you think that there is? Let me ask you a question. Is there like a whiskey syrup hybrid that we could just have like an old fashioned?
I'm sure that
We can find.
whiskey.
There's a place up in New York that I went to up in near Watkins Glen, up in the Finger Lakes. They got a lot of wineries and distillery. They actually have like a maple syrup, like kind of whiskey shot. I don't know what the brand name. I don't know what it was called, but it was something they had. I went up there years ago.
We'll make something. We'll figure it out what we're gonna do. But at the end of the day, if you guys get the opportunity, make sure you come to Nashville. If that's if you're closer to Toronto, make sure you go there. There will be some other events that we go to and that I'll be traveling to throughout the year. And then I'm thinking I've got to finalize our connection, but from what I understand, I think Australia in November, something like that. So we're going down under.
Yes,
Dude, I have to tell a joke here. So last night, I had they had responded to me on something about because I think it was on the video of Emmy. And the Glizzy co-founder guy had said, that he has a 2.5-year-old son. So that, bring the kids. We'll have, kids Web3 breakfast, like a kids version of it, which would be funny. I love that. And so I said to Win, I was like, I kind of yelled from upstairs because I was doing a space, and I kind of yelled from upstairs, and she's sitting at the dinner table with her parents, and I said, hey, looks like you guys are coming to Australia. And she yells up, yeah, like you can take me down under. And I like immediately texted her back because I didn't want to say out loud with her parents. I texted her, I said, you're darn right I can take you down under.
Yeah, that's so perfect. Have you ever had a French kiss? I mean, sorry, have you ever had an Australian kiss?
No.
It's like a French kiss, but down under.
Oh.
Wait, he had to fuck spiders.
Was that Carrie with the Australian accent? That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been, I talked to a lot of Aussies.
Aussie,
Late at night when I
Aussie.
don't sleep.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi.
And you just gotta say
fucking
things like "How you going?" That's all they say instead of like "How are you?" or "What's up." It's just like "How you going, mate?"
Right on you,
Every
mate.
time.
Yeah.
Right on you, mate. Like, what?
Fucking crikey.
And everything in
Yeah.
Australia is negotiable. So I worked at this place called Harvey Norman's, basically like a department store. So everything, not even joking, every single price is negotiable. People would be like, "Hey, can you give me a better deal?" It's like, it's a fucking toothbrush. It's like $3. But you get your tiny bit of commission. So you just go, "Sure, I'll give you 10% off," and you just write your employee number on it, and they just take it up to the cash. Everything, TVs to toothbrushes.
Hello, mate. I haven't brushed my teeth in days.
That was actually really good. Good job, Carrie.
Understand?
Yeah. Go brush your teeth.
10% off, bro. That's all you got to do.
So everything,
Squeaky wheel gets the
you literally get like a commission on everything that would be like what that you helped that customer sell, or just everything that was
Yes,
sold.
it's like
while
as
you
long
were-
as I put my employee number on the I would just write it on the barcode, and they would just bring it up to the cash, and then Dan would get the whatever 3 cents on that.
Would you be like? Were you like the king of the upsell? Hey, why don't you take this
That was
DVD
really
player
good.
with this TV, huh? Maybe you need a couple.
Because people would be like, "Oh, I love your accent." I was like, "This is awesome. This is so easy. I'm literally just pronouncing all of the letters and all the words, and people think that I have this crazy accent."
How did you do that?
It's
I don't know.
amazing.
I have no idea.
We gonna talk any crypto today?
Every time I could drop it to, I'd be like, "I'm from Canada, so I'm just here traveling and working." Right? Oh my god.
This is like when you're
So
talking because
worth a
you
lot.
lived in parts of Europe, right? That's what you're talking about.
And then I lived in Australia and Ireland. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ireland, man. You see some of those guys talking. There's no way I could understand that.
No, in Ireland, man, there's conversations I would just laugh. Yeah. Just hope they weren't saying anything mean.
Well, they're kind of like Newfoundlanders, but like a little bit like crotchetier or something.
Newfoundland, that's like up by you guys, right? That's like the east coast of Canada.
That's our that's our little Ireland.
Let's go party.
And they have crazy accents too. I worked in this like factory when I was younger for a summer, and they were always trying to say like the Highlander like fish like whatever like the brand, and for the longest time they'd be like, oh, you could go grab the eyeliner, and I'd be like, what? Like I thought we sold like eyeliner, and I could just never find it in this like fucking factory. But yeah, I had no idea. And then I found out like months in it was Highlander. I was like, oh shit, okay.
I've been looking for the wrong thing the whole time.
So there are probably some pissed off people who didn't get their Highlander fish.
Is that like a whitefish?
I have no idea, man, because I couldn't find it.
East Coast and you're ordering Highlander fish sticks, then there's something wrong. Maybe you're like not from.
I got to look up what a Highlander fish looks like now.
One time, if we were
Random fish stick.
fish, gotta love fish sticks.
Fuck you. England, no, they also it's not just a fish stick, bro. Look.
They have a whole line of fish.
Yeah, they also
like
have
foods.
English style fish and chips. Going to a chippy.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly what it was that I was looking for the whole time.
The fish and chips.
Yeah, that's the stuff. But I guess they just called it the brand. But I mean, and then there's fish. So now we got to drop a coin. We got to call it fish sticks. Like, oh man, didn't South Park do the whole fish sticks thing? Like, didn't they make fun of Kanye and fish sticks?
It was fish dicks, wasn't it?
You're like fish sticks in your mouth. You must be a gay fish.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what it was. That's right. There we go. That's our coin. Get Kanye on that.
Carrie, what was your joke?
Nothing. I was just telling her story for being a gay fish. That's all.
Wow, that is
Gay
escalating.
fish. You like fish sticks.
Yeah, we went from wedding cakes to now gay fish sticks.
I love the breakfast crew. I mean, this is what it's about, right? We just start the morning off with a laugh. Why not? Because if you don't start your day off with a laugh, it might start off on the wrong tone. But if you start your day laughing or in some of these jokes are funny or whatever, I guarantee you'll have a better day. Like it's proven. It's proven. If you wake up and you feel shitty, you're gonna have a shitty day. But if you wake up and you laugh a little bit, your whole day is set on the tone of fun. You get to business.
And that's for real. That's for real because I wake up at sometimes 4 a.m. and I start talking to these Australian motherfuckers and they're they think the fucking first thing to talk about. Well, I guess it's not daytime there. It's not morning time. It's nighttime there. But they start talking about glory holes and fucking all kinds of crazy nonsense. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's 6 o'clock in the morning here. And then I come to this space and it's Sunday school. You guys are oh man, we tear it up pretty rough in here. And I'm like, no, you guys, no, we don't.
So we have women and children in here, Carrie. We will mute you so fast.
What? Did you drop out?
No, you don't need to drop out.
Hey, Glizzy.
Glizzy just popped in.
Anyway.
There they are. What's up, fam? Speaking of attending Australian spaces, Carrie just said that we are maybe I would like to get your opinion with a thumb up or a thumb down. You're more than welcome to come up on stage. And anybody is welcome to come up on stage, guys. That's the whole point of this show is we're just shooting the shit. We're chit-chatting, talking about whatever. You got something you want to talk about, come on up and bring it up. That's the whole point. If you want to talk about some crypto, we can do that. I think the market's maybe looking a little better. I titled this When Crypto Bull Run. We're kind of on borrowed time with this whole accumulation phase after the halving. So you want to talk about crypto? We can. You want to talk about drinking beer? We can. I don't care.
Did Corey just say fuck crypto?
He might have.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can tell what he says. He's in the back of a cave all the time. So
Hey, we were talking about doing a little reallocation yesterday. I did some myself. Took all the profits I could find out of Polkadot, all the profits I could get out of what was that other coin? I can't remember. I just got rid of it. Atom. and put half of it in Pussy Monster and half of it in Ondo. So my portfolio is actually up this morning. I'm loving it.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, no, Ondo's up. I think it was like when I looked at like $1.20 something, which is fantastic. If I'm not mistaken, we can take a look here in a second and look on the old phone ski. And then I know Pussy Monster, they did like a big space with like some guy who's launching a coin and he's
like a sage or something.
Say,
like
yeah,
that,
there's
right?
a lot like this straight. There's a lot of attention on that drop, and I don't know much about it, so I want to learn. I was talking to Spaceman about that yesterday. I want to learn more about what that's all about, but apparently this guy's pretty well known.
Yo, Doom, you don't gotta put your you're
Yes.
louder.
You said what?
You don't gotta put your hand up, Doom. You can just talk.
Oh shit! I didn't even know my hand was up. Oh hey, I was gonna say, do you guys want to roast my portfolio?
Yeah, let's go for it. And Neil, yeah,
Oh shit! The Doom is war. Okay, you brighten our day every day with your fucking pictures that you put in our Telegram chat.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. No, man, I try to find some shit. I mean, dude, yeah.
I may steal.
Yes, but that duh.
Hey, just you know, I don't mind sometimes posting inappropriate stuff, just because I love the comments that come along with it and the response, and I'm okay with it. I may steal some of that stuff that you post because there is some funny things.
Yeah, like Kool-Aid one was great. I've been sharing that around.
I didn't know if you guys. I didn't know if I was going like too morbid or not enough. You know what I mean? Because like, dude, I have no filter, man. Like, I just go with it. So like, I didn't know. I was like, you know what? I'll throw this one in there. I'll see what happens. You know, hopefully nobody hates me.
I would say that Telegram group, it also does not have a filter. So.
No, but that's why the one specific channel is labeled not safe for work, whatever, NSFW.
Yeah. But
Whoa, yeah, just a whoa.
Yeah, well, there's a warning. Buyer beware. Clicker beware, I should say. Clicker beware.
Sounds like a warning for like a vibrator too.
You guys want to hear this? You guys want to hear this?
Yeah, let's roast it.
Bad.
Let's roast it. Mr.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
I will give you first opportunity to roast unless I can't control myself.
Coming in at 29.1%, we got Cardano.
Oof.
19%. Hedera.
All right.
16% Algorand. Got 10% Graph. 9% Render. 9% Near. And then I got 3% Goldfish, which I've been trying to buy more of. And then I got like a little bit of Ethereum just for gas fees.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I don't hate it, except
I mean, like you didn't just drop a whole bunch of meme coins. I was waiting for like, okay, this is gonna be like, these all
That's
these
what
things.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like sitting here like, what are we roasting? It sounds
like, all right,
this sounds decent. I don't know.
No, way too much Cardano. That's what we're roasting. Way too much. I have no faith.
No, seriously.
No
I
faith.
become a cuck to Cardano, all right? I mean, it grabbed me, all right?
It's because of the Cardano girls.
It uses me.
Oh my god, I'm stuck over there. I'm building stuff over there.
I would say here, if this is what I'm gonna do. I still have like a bunch of NFT assets in the Cardano ecosystem that I'm not gonna sell. But as far as the coins go, they are gone. They've been gone. Cardano is not a performer. I am not going to waste any more time. And it's been months for me, right? But I would advise people not to waste any more time with Cardano because it's not performing. And I know that sucks, but go back into it. That is the writing was on the wall, I think, months ago when they said they're really focusing on something around 2028. Like they're not trying to rush to market with stuff for this bull run. Just take that with a heat of warning, right? Like if you've got more money, if you can hang on to that Cardano and then keep accumulating, like great. But if that's like if that's all you got, like I don't see it doing performing the market at all. It just hasn't.
They're 100% just building over there. It's like the long game for sure.
They're like, they're basically. They're
I'm
like
someone that's like
right?
working. I'm like working with people that are trying to build over there, and they see it. They don't see it as like this bull run at all. They see it like the long game and just doing it right and building good quality products. And
It's like scientists
that's
and engineers.
what their whole thing is. They're not here for the money, and they're not here for the bull run. They're here for like the actual longevity of crypto and blockchain.
Right. And so I think that to me is a clear indication of maybe that will be when we have a broader acceptance of crypto, right? And that's really what they're focused to. And like, think of the 2028 run and beyond. The
what I see the 2028, like if you guys know what Midnight is, do a little research on Midnight. I think once Midnight actually comes on board and actually gets real world use, that's when you're going to see like Cardano really explode. It's the future when they start integrating with government and shit like that.
I agree with you. It's just like, it's like a conversation I think we were having yesterday. It's like the metaverse. It's also, you think about like Filecoin, stuff like that. Fantastic technology. I mean, these concepts and what they're going to do are just absolutely fantastic. Just a little too early. We're just not quite.
Yeah, just not the time. It's not the time. It's all timing. Yeah.
But that being said, if you've got buying power and staying power, and you can buy, say, Cardano in the 30-cent range where it's at right now, high 30s, wherever it might happen to be, at some point it will never come back down to this level, right? So like, you have to think about, all those lessons that we learned growing up. It's just like, the guy that held on to that Home Depot stock from, when he got like a little stock option at his work until it, ripped up to whatever it did and became a multi-jillionaire because of it. It's like that, he had the conviction and he was able to hang on to that while he went on with his life. Like most people in crypto, that's not the way it works. It's like you've got your bag of Cardano and you're checking the chart every day because that's all you have. You got your bag of XRP and you're checking the chart every day because it's all you have, and it's just not moving, and you're getting pissed off because you're seeing other coins pop 20% a day, like, and it's just never happening for you. And at some point,
you're right.
You just say like, fuck, man, enough is enough. Like, I don't want to miss this opportunity. XRP is not going to move until the case is over. Done deal. Like, that is just not going to happen. And Cardano,
and the appeals and
no
stuff
rush.
too, like it's crazy.
What was that?
Yeah, you're right. Like I have XRP that I have in like a separate wallet that like literally in my uphold that I will just never ever even open because like I just don't care. It's like, all right, like I don't need the fucking $1,000. Like I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, that's the one that in 10 years from now, that $1,000 is gonna might be like 10 million or whatever it might be.
Right.
But you don't want, like, most people are gonna want to cash out after the bull run because that's the point. You don't just hang on to these coins through the bull run and then during the bear market I'm still hanging on. Like, that's not the goal. The goal is to tap out at the point where you want to tap out, preserve that value and tether, wait for things to drop, and then if you've got conviction in a play, that's when you buy back in. But you don't just hold through it, just say like, I'm a believer. I mean, we all did it. We all got caught with our pants down the last time, but we're not going to do it this time. That's the goal. We don't want to do it. We want to be millionaires. We don't want to be, we were millionaires. We want to be them.
So I probably should clarify just a little bit. So this will be my second bull run actually being in, maybe. So the first time I got in, so I've been holding on to that Cardano. So I've been trying to buy up to lower the percentage of all the other coins.
That's smart.
And so my dumb ass, I held on the last bull run to that Cardano, never fucking sold it. And I said, fuck. So it's just, that's the same amount of Cardano that I've had.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I should like reallocate. You know what I mean? Because like
I think it's the same as we were talking with J-Chains yesterday. It's like just don't buy more, right? And then it will reallocate it. It's like almost just like balance itself out as you get higher percentages of other coins.
Right.
Or even if you're in the blockchain, use the actual like Cardano network and use the ecosystem itself to actually put it to work. Don't waste the money. Just don't let it sit there.
Yeah, I got a few NFTs from before and stuff like that. I like going around it, with what I have. You know what I mean? So, but I haven't really bought more. I've been trying to get all the other stuff that I mentioned on that list. So,
what's everybody's NFT plan? Because we've all got that. We've all got a wallet full or wallets full of NFTs where several of these collections. I might have spent an ETH on a particular NFT, and it is now at this point like valueless, right? Like. So like, what's your point or what's your idea? Like, as we get through this, like once Ethereum say gets to $10,000, like whatever that dust is may have a little bit more value to it, right? Like, are you just going to try to offload it then? Or are you waiting for projects to come back? Like there is some
of them I'm watching.
Yeah.
Like a kid called Beast is clearly building. Like I just
100%.
love what that guy's doing. So I'm going to keep my kid called Beast and see maybe if it's just like, I mean, it didn't cost me a few $100, where it's like, maybe I can actually just use it and have fun with it, or show off my kids and like have fun in whatever games they're building. But then like one that I'm trying to collect more of is 100% Metavixens, man. Like the art is so amazing. Like there's so much runway for it. There will be less than 1,000. Anna makes them all every other week. Like she only drops 3 every other week. They are all one of ones. She used to work for Lego. She like is like a legit artist, where it's like we could look back at Metavixens in 10 years and be like, oh damn, like look at what she's done since then. Like now they're worth so much. Like those are my collector ones. And she's just a great person. But I don't like, my other NFTs are kind of just like NFTs. Like if I buy some, I hope that like they either get me access to something cool, or I can eventually just like sell them. I learned like recently is like, or like within the last 6 months, is buy a few, like when they're minting, get like 3, 4, 5. Anyways, and still have a couple and be in the community.
Yeah. The rule that, I mean, minting 3 was kind of like always the idea, is that it gives you the opportunity to sell something, try to recoup your initial investment, and then have an opportunity to have, you know, either one or a couple more to find your forever, or trade up, or make more profit, whatever it ends up being, right? But stay in the community is cool, dude. I'm excited about. I want to get Raspy on the show. Probably it'd be easier for him because of the time difference where he lives, I think, to do the afternoon show. But that'd be fun, dude. I like Raspy a lot.
I think he's EST with me.
He is East,
or is he West Coast Canada?
I thought he was in the West Coast Canada. Maybe he was. Maybe he moved. I'm not actually sure. Or maybe he was just spending time out there. I just remember at one point we were trying to connect, and his time difference was not easy for the morning show. Or maybe he just doesn't want to be up at 9 in the morning, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be that, because I know he's like always. You always see him posting at like 2, 3 a.m.
Yeah, he's
that guy just grinds, man. It's impressive.
And he's a degen too. He's up trading. Like he is a night trading degen, like some of us. It's been a long time since I've done that. I'm like an old man now. I like my sleep at night.
Same, buddy.
What's up, Turbo C-Toe?
Yo, what's up? What's up? I think 6 a.m. Doug had his hand up first, but I think his pit stand fell over or something and it fell down.
Must have been that. You know what it was? I heard that the sun is out in the UK today, and so he said, "Screw the pit stand. I'm taking the shirt off, and I'm not getting a farmer's tan." And so he put his hand down so he could get a little suntan. I figured that was going on. Damn it, I missed the sun, man. I was there for a week, and I think we saw it for about 2 hours.
I do not miss the sun. It is so hot. I'm so mad. Like, it's just hot everywhere now. It's silly. I just wanted to say that Twitter killed NFTs. When we weren't able to change our profile pictures to the NFTs that we were supporting, completely killed NFTs. That was the greatest flex there ever was. Screw you, Elon.
It's actually a good point. That's a great point.
I don't really I don't discredit that at all. I think that was a momentum puller when you could not freely change your PFP back. Because yeah, there were days where you might switch in and out of a PFP depending on, you might be 4 or 5 spaces in with different communities, and you were switching in and out. You can't do that anymore. Huh.
Man, there was like 3 or 4 months where like just nonstop. It was like you blue check motherfuckers were like, I can't change my PFP, or I changed my PFP and now my blue check is gone. Oh, what am I gonna do? And it was like,
hey, be sensitive.
With Elon, man. You gotta deal with Elon now because the rules have changed.
Why don't you don't you do me a favor, Carrie? Why don't you be sensitive to Mr. Dude, because right now he's dealing with that. He's dealing with that right now, and that's
I'm a cheap
literally
motherfucker. I'll claim it. I'll own it.
But yo, also real quick, yes, I'm very sad about my blue check. It will come back, and I know it was worth it. It's a better picture. Blah blah blah. Alex Finn will approve. We'll ask him. But I threw up Metavixens in the JTron. They are actually minting tonight, and then the auction goes till tomorrow. So like, yeah, you can get in cheapest always on auction /mint day, whatever you want to call it. And the 3 ones that she's going to reveal later are super duper sexy. Plus, if you own one, you actually get into the Vixen Villa, and then you get to hang out with people like me. When we were in Portugal, I mean, we got to go for a Vixen dinner, so it was amazing. No one else came; it was just me and Anna, but it still is dope.
What chain?
It's on a Polygon.
Okay.
So you need wrapped ETH for the bids, though.
I can't do it with Polygon. Wrap teeth. Okay.
Polygon wrap teeth. Yeah.
All right. I've got. I
Get one.
recently on Femex, for whatever reason, I bought a whole bunch of Polygon, and so I've got a considerable amount of Polygon on Femex. I believe is actually how you pronounce it, Femex.
That's dope. You can basically get one for around in the auctions is about somewhere in between 0.2, 0.3.
All right.
They're valuable. Like this, they're valuable. I wouldn't be shocked if one day these are like 30 to 100 grand because they're just so rare. She said she won't make more than 1,000, and then she'll move on to like whatever else she decides to do. Maybe like whether or not the next collection's tied to Metavixens or not, or like it'll just be her next project.
Let's. I would like to work on getting her on the show if that's possible to talk about.
100%, no problem. We can definitely do that. They'll also be what's tonight at 5 p.m. They host their week or their in the summertime. It's every other week, but it'll be on drop day. So there's one at 5 p.m. tonight.
Okay, perfect. That'd be right after I got my show at 4. Try to get off around 5, and then boom, on that show. Come check that out.
Family, I've got to shoot. I've got my appointment just come up, but have an awesome day, everybody. I jumped in real quick because I wanted to be part of the roasting of the folios, but I can't do that to Greg, my guy.
Come on,
Folio sucks, Doug.
Yeah,
just sell everything.
Tell Malibu we say hi. We just hope you have an okay day, though.
Have a very sunny day. Enjoy the sunshine.
I will.
Bye, Doug.
Later on. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Man, I'll tell you, man, these are the greatest people on Twitter. I'm telling you. I missed you guys so much. I just wish Mr. Dude could have made it today, not the imposter. I can't verify that it's actually him, but everybody else is awesome.
That's a really good point.
Take back my missing you.
Could be one of those. It's good thing. That's a good thing about your. Well, let me just double check that. No, because with the L on official, they could fake that with a capital I.
Or like make it a 1. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure. Well, you know what? When people try, I'll know that I've made it. So.
All right. Someone get this man an imposter.
Yeah, somebody make a fake Mr. Dude account. But like instead of a D, it's just like a B, a lowercase b.
Mr. Bood.
Mr. Bood. Mr. Doob.
Yeah,
Mr. Dude.
Mr. Dude, just DOOD, like the dude from. Isn't that how they do it in Lebowski? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Big Lebowski. Yeah,
I love that movie. It has been a long.
That's actually a great idea, Corey. Though I should steal all the other handles right now while I can.
Nobody
actually just create my own.
He just creates his own copycat accounts.
I don't know. They but eventually, Corey, they don't care. Like, do you have any idea the amount of Elons that follow me and comment on my show or like my post? And it's just like Elon, whatever, like 6'5". Like, eventually, they're like, I don't care. As long as I have an Elon picture, people will fall for it.
But
I do. Every time you see that, like Elon Musk has liked your post, I'm like, oh, is this the second? Did that happen? Nah, never.
It's crazy expensive to get like the Square thing for your company, right?
It's like 50,000 or something.
Is it still that expensive?
It's stupid. It's a stupid amount.
It's like 10 grand for the gold check, bro.
Say it again.
I knew it was something ridiculous.
Yeah, $5,000 a month, I think, for the gold checks for verified business.
It's like 10, I think, if you want affiliates. Yeah.
Oh, affiliates. Okay.
And so that
Jacob just slides that in because he's got the affiliate now.
Yeah, I got a badge, so I know the information, guys. But it's like I think one of the most basic plans. It's just like 10 grand a month, and you get 3 ambassadors of your company you can put on, or something like that. 3 to 5. It's ridiculously expensive.
There you go, JJ.
We're gonna see
Web3.
how good the analytics are.
I mean, that's like what's going through my head. Yeah, no, it would just.
I don't know.
For
We're seeing how the analytics are, and then if it's not worth it, I'm not going to pay for it anymore.
Oh no, I would do it like honestly, like if the Web3 breakfast we turn ourselves profitable enough to do something like that, literally would do it just to do it. Like I don't care what the fucking analytics would be. It's just like, yeah, that's my homies. They're part of the crew, and it's like we got to buy more badges.
It's worth it.
We get more badges. Be like, those are my
dogs. It's super
that
official.
Would be so awesome if we had booby badges.
That would actually be dope.
That
That
would be
little
worth
blue bird,
10,000.
just a little blue bird would be so cool.
The booby badge.
Official booby.
Hey, you got a booby badge? No, I don't think so. That's my
Okay, so I got it right. So the NFTs, there's 10 NFTs. They're $1,000. They come out each month, and then we got to get. And basically, we just set it up like where we're at the top, and then we sell the next 10 NFTs, and then those people sell the next ones down. I think it would be a really good strategy.
like a
Like
pyramid,
a
like a pyramid NFT
Yeah,
scheme.
that's what I was gonna say.
No, not like an MLM or like a pyramid
No,
scheme, but
it's
like
trickle-down
we get all the money at
economics.
the top. Very different. Like flip it upside down. We're going up.
Yeah, flip
Yeah.
it upside down and maybe like curve the edges so it looks like a little bit like half a sphere, but it's the same shape.
Yes.
You know.
You're getting
Everyone will want it.
Kind of like a booby. You know what I
so-
mean?
Yeah, we got to do the coin first, though. So
We'll call it the nipple down effect instead of the trickle down effect.
dude.
The nipple down effect.
Nipple down.
I love what you just did right there. The nip down economics. So
Breakfast? What does that have to do with breakfast? Jay, can you hear Corey?
Stop being a buzzkill, Corey. Yeah, we can hear you.
I can't hear
I don't know that
Corey.
Jake-
Actually, I can never hear Corey and I have a problem hearing each other. I guess now. I don't know what it is. I think he's got beef.
It's called
My mom and dad
selective,
say
right?
that too.
It's selective, right?
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's the decibels in Corey's voice. Jay's ears can't quite pick them up.
Like a dog whistle.
So soft.
Hi, I'm Corey.
It's from years of working in a water plant.
It's
Like
the
it's moistened his vocal cords.
he's got atrazine in his ears. I'm kidding, brother. I just don't know why we can't hear each other anymore. That's it's depressing to me. One of my guys. You'd have a badge. Corey would get a badge if we had a booby badge. He'd be one. But if I can't hear him, then I can't give him a badge because I can't.
No,
afford
it's
it to
awesome
him.
though. The conversation you guys are having right now is amazing because Jay, you're actually kind of like right on. Like he called himself a gay retard, and then you just went like right along with it, and that's when I knew you couldn't actually hear him.
I'm literally crying here, laughing so hard.
That's sad that I can. Corey, can you pop down and then pop back up, please?
You were basically, he was talking and then you were answering what he was saying.
Really?
He said no, thank you. The show's almost over.
And on that note,
He said he would rather go the rest of the time without hearing you. Yeah, no, Corey, that should be fine. Actually, damn, it was actually working out pretty good. He didn't say any of that, Jay.
once he was gone,
I was just gonna ask you, what else did he say?
because I was not looking at my phone. In my mind, I was like, "Damn, all right, dude, fine, I get it, I get it." I think I just broke.
Okay, we got Frames on Chain Media in the crowd. Look at that multimedia
Yo, Frames on
company
Chains,
built
man.
for
That's big love.
collabs. Woo.
That's big love down there. Frames on Chain. He's doing the movie stuff.
Dope.
Well, all right. I guess it's probably time to go then. I think I just broke my mic stand. I've got a.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, it's
We
so,
lost Corey.
it's so good to hear you.
That was
voice,
actually
dude.
shittier. Yeah.
We fucking broke the mic stand. Show's over,
I
boys.
know my
Hey,
mic stand
girls.
broke. That's crazy.
Especially girls.
There's a couple.
Not specifically.
Hey,
but,
shout out
because
hey,
we
there-
someone forgot to mention the ladies earlier, and I think it might have ruffled some feathers.
Oh.
When they said, "Come on up and meet the boys."
and
Yeah,
You
literally
know what I'm
every
saying?
time I was
Remember
trying
that?
to talk, you would start talking, J Chains, and I was trying to tell you about Sandra.
Yeah.
She's very hurt that you just said fellas.
I did.
And not
Fellas,
ladies.
I'm sorry.
come on up and meet the fellas.
Oh, that was my bad. That's not what I intended. And
It
so-
might have been Mr. Dude, actually.
We got to get one of those shirts that was in the chat yesterday from was it the Meta Rides team about everybody not being a soft little.
Yeah, not being a little weenie. Oh, by the way, thank you for saying
Yeah.
the word shirt. I brought a shirt with me. I have got a Pussy Monster shirt that I am going to do a giveaway for. And so it would make sense if it was a holder, but I don't really want to have to deal with like trying to verify all that stuff. So I will just tell you guys, go buy some.
Does it at least not say pussy on it?
No, it actually says it. But remember,
It's like the Pussycat Dolls.
yeah, it's like a pussycat doll. Like it's a cartoon character of a cat. So
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, everyone
uses
listens to the
word
Pussycat
pussy.
Dolls when
That's
they're
all they
famous,
care.
right? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
don't
Don't
you?
ya?
Never. No. Oh no.
Don't you?
Here we go.
Smush it.
I don't know how this fucking stage is not just full, or this space is full of people just being like clapping and like hundreds of people in here every day.
It's Web3's best kept secret. We do that on purpose. We don't want that.
It's a great show.
Well, the hundreds of people watch. They actually watch. They don't sit there and just listen. They actually want to see us. So that's where we get the bulk, is the views from the people watching, the watchers. So thanks for watching. We almost made it.
Thanks for watching, watchers. Now get on X and follow us because I need clout.
Yeah. Yeah. Follow Mr. Dude, official Mr. Dude. You guys just follow the panel up here. Also, we'll be putting out some posts. There'll be other things going on. You have got a show coming up. Are you guys, when are you starting that?
Starting it next Tuesday, 10 a.m.
There you go.
Under the Web3 Breakfast Club umbrella, everybody. We growing this shit.
We growing this shit. So
Yo,
yeah.
and Scott loves you. So we got to get you to come on. He's always like, yeah, it'd be great if we can get J Chains on. I'm like, I think we could do that.
Yeah, we could probably, we could reach out to his people, see if he's available.
Yeah. So we'll ask your wife there. Wit, is J Chains available on Tuesday?
Yeah, she's probably going to start. I don't want to say that she'll be my secretary or my assistant, but I need help.
She'll be like your handler actually instead, because that's like above. That's way above. It's like
that's actually
make shit happen.
That's terribly unfortunate that you said that, and she's here because now that's what she's going to call herself, is my handler, and that's not what I need. I don't need that. That's what I'm going to get.
Dude,
I don't
ever hear this? I can't remember which comedian it was. He told he's like, I met Arnold Schwarzenegger, and like Schwarzenegger would just go down the line and be like, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? And this guy would just like tap the back of his arm, and that's when you knew to move on. Like he legit had a handler. He'd be like, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Good to meet you. Nice to meet you. And they get on. Oh, hello. Yeah, like it had a handler that just like tapped his arm so he knew when to move on. So there you go.
Thanks. I guess I need a life handler. Just know when to move on. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run.
That's a perfect ending. It's 9:59.
Let's go. You guys have a great rest of your day. Adios, amigos.
Wait.